Hey, hello guys. So I decided to go on a small ride in the night because the weather's finally warming up and I don't have to go on work tomorrow. So let's ride. Looks like some people are coming here with different cars. I'm riding an old, so let's just do that. So every time I ride somewhere or I meet somewhere on my motorcycle and people who are around me, there's a very common question that they ask, like most of the time, and that's how to get a motorcycle license here in Ontario. Yeah, I can't tell you about other provinces because I have no idea, but I know how to get a motorcycle license in Ontario because I got one. So the very first thing is, if you're thinking of getting a motorcycle license, make sure that you at least know how to ride a bicycle, pedal cycle, because you need to at least learn how to balance yourself on any machine with two wheels. If you don't know that, go learn bicycle first. And the other thing which you should keep in mind, that bikes or motorcycles are much more prone to dangers, accidents compared to car. You're much safer in a car, so keep that in mind. So you have to be more active when you're riding these. You have to have better concentration. You can't be lost somewhere. So the question, how to get a license. So a motorcycle license basically here is divided in three categories, just like how you get in cars. So in cars you have G1, G2, G3, G. In motorcycle you have M1, M2 and M. M1 is basically your learner's permit, you can say that. And to get an M1, all you need to do is write a test and you can book your date. You don't have to know how to ride a motorcycle to get an M1. You can just book a test date, prepare for your test. Well, you can find a book on either the I think on the website, or you can get a hard copy if you're not into soft copies. So you can get that and study that and then take your test. Once you clear the test, you get a learner's permit, which is called M1, and then you're allowed to ride a motorcycle, but not on streets, I guess. Or maybe you can ride on streets, I'm not sure about that, but not on highway. I'm sure about that. You can't ride on any highways, any 400s or any bigger highways. Anything with speed limits over 80, you can't ride with M1. And obviously you won't have insurance with M1. It's hard. You can get, depends on your age, but it's really hard to get an insurance with M1. I tried. So once you get your M1, if you can, just try to practice in a parking lot or somewhere else. If you have access to a motorcycle, try to get some practice under your belt to learn a little bit how motorcycles react and other things, because it's different from cars. And you need to learn a bit how to control, because the accelerator is in your hands, clutch is in your hand, and I assume most of the people here don't even drive manual cars, so it's hard for them to understand the entire gear system and how to work it out. But yeah, if you know that, still practice a bit, and once you feel confident enough, or maybe you don't have an access to a bike, you can still book a safety course. You can take a test without safety course, I think so, but I will say always go through a safety test. or maybe for M2 you have to take a safety test, I'm not sure. But go for a safety course, do your safety course. It's a 2-day course on weekends, so it won't take much time. They teach you everything from zero, so even if you haven't ridden a motorcycle before, they will teach you how to use a clutch, how to change gears. They will teach you everything, all maneuvers. Everything is taught in a safe space, mostly in parking lots of either a plaza or a college or university, so that you don't have like traffic coming onto you. And once they teach you, I think even like if you have a little bit of power to grab the knowledge, you will learn how to ride a motorcycle. So go through that, and once you're done with your safety course, if you pass it, you will get your M2. Once you get your M2, like there's a time period, I think it's 90 days or 60 days. Like after writing M1, you need to at least wait 60 days to get M2. So if you pass your safety course, you just get the certificate, and all you have to do once 60 days are done, you go to the ministry and get your license. So that's for the M2. And once you're done with your M2, then you have your M2, then you're allowed to ride on highways. You can ride anywhere, literally, and it's good. Like it's just like full M license, but it is just for 5 years, and if you don't renew it, or if you don't go for M, then it expires. Then you have to go through the entire process again. So yeah, if you get your M2, then make sure you book for your M in the time period you have. Like I think you can get your M after 24 months or 22 months, depending on if you're taking a safety course or not. So once you have your M2, you're good to ride a motorcycle. You can get insurance, and much easier compared to M1, and buy your bike and start riding. So that's the second phase. Nice. So yeah, once you're done with your M2, then I think you have to wait 2 years to get your M, and you can book a safety course for M anytime after your M2. So probably in the coming year you can book that, and then again I will suggest take a safety course because it helps. They teach you how to ride on highway, on streets. They will teach you things to watch out, which is very necessary, given that you are riding on a two-wheeler without any bodywork around you, and the other vehicle, a car, might not see you. Sometimes you need your safety. You need to be safe riding on the streets. So yeah, once you're done with your M2, take the safety course for M, and yeah, they will teach you. It's like an entire day of riding and then a test. So most probably they will take you through different ride scenarios from morning till afternoon, which includes highway, which includes streets in the housing area, streets in the business area, and they will have a group ride most probably with like multiple riders, and then they teach you how to ride in formation and all that stuff. Yeah, so once you do that, then after like 4 or 5 hours of riding, you get to take a test after that, and if you clear it, then you're good to have your M. Just have your 22 or 24 months completed, and go to the ministry, get your full M. Now, things to keep in mind. I don't know if you believe in safety gear. I do. So you will need safety gear even if you are just taking a safety course. So I suggest you should have safety gear, at least a jacket, boots, and helmet and gloves. If not, you will have to borrow it for your safety course. So that's one thing. And once you're done, well, enjoy the ride. You don't get much time in Canada. It's few months of riding only. So ride safe, enjoy your ride, and yeah, just spread the love. That's all. thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions, I might have left a lot of stuff because I don't have any script or anything, but yeah, if you have any questions, just send it my way. I will try to answer as much as I can, and I will try to help you out.